Pandora, a US music service, has announced the launch of its podcast offering powered by what it calls the Podcast Genome project. It recommends the right podcasts to the right listeners at the right time, says the press release, evaluating content based on more than 1,500 attributes, spanning ratings, timely and evergreen topics, production style, content type, host profile, and more, including listener signals. At launch, Pandora has partnered with top-tier publishers, including APM, NPR, The New York Times, Slate, PRX and PRI, and Libsyn, among others. Pandora is only available within the US and has about 76 million users. Spotify, which also offers podcasts, is smaller in the US, just 56 million users, but 180 million users worldwide. Libsyn appears to be the only host available to independent podcasters that's included in Pandora's launch offering. Libsyn call this an exclusive partnership and has announced that Libsyn customers should email their VP of Podcast Relations, Rob Walsh, if you want your show to be listed on Pandora. Speaking on a special episode of the company's podcast, Walsh said that initially there are 420 shows from Libsyn available in Pandora, and he's bullish about the partnership.
This will mean incremental growth for podcasting overall. That is why today is a really good day for podcasting.
Now, we think Pandora is a big deal for the US, but it's not available anywhere else, and a geo-locked service which only lists podcasts from a limited list of publishers appears underwhelming at first glance. But this may open new listeners to podcasting in the US and act as a gateway to help grow the industry. In other news, remote audio service CleanFeed has added multi-track recordings, allowing you to download individual tracks for each person in your podcast. It's free to everybody while it's in beta. Spotify Connect smart speaker devices will now work for free users, the company has announced. iHeartRadio's Podcast Awards already have a winner. NPR have won the Podcast Pioneer Award. They are the largest podcast publisher in the world and have been officially podcasting since August 2005. Advertising in podcasting isn't working, says branded content producer B Media Production, pointing to statistics which appear to show that most listeners skip the advertisements. And Stephen Goldstein wonders whether the Saturday Night Live skit about podcasting actually set the industry back. We just wonder whether it was funny.